So what are you waiting for, Grace? I thought you were gonna go admit to Sam that you kissed me.
You know, I told you that I didn't know I was kissing you. I thought I was kissing Sam.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that point being made a couple times already, but...
Yeah, well, it's because it was the truth.
Well, if it was true, then there's no reason you should be afraid to tell Sam, is there?
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm saying that if your marriage is as strong as you claim it is, then there should be nothing to hold back. You can go tell Sam that you kissed me by accident, and that at least he'll be okay with it.
You know what? You're right. My marriage is that strong.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna go tell Sam right now.
All right.
Making sure Kay got her hands on the Book of Spells is one of my best ideas yet to me. And she's cast another spell that will definitely send Charity and Miguel to Splitsville. I've got a good feeling about this one.
How does Tabby know that Kay didn't mess up like she did the first time?
Call it a witch's intuition, lad. Thanks to our Kay, Romeo and Juliet are doomed. And you know what that means, don't you?
Timmy knows.
Goodness won't live another day in harmony.
What do you mean evil is here, my child?
I mean evil is in the house. Father, I need your help. You need to destroy it right away. Before it's too late.
Dinner is served.
Good.
Still thinking about your family, aren't you?
I haven't been able to get them out of my mind since you and I talked about them. I don't know why.
I do.
You do?
Sure. It's because we're sailing to Harmony. The idea of sailing to Harmony is why you're thinking about your family. It's stirred up memories of them.
You have a very special name, Antonio Bryant. Do you know how you got it?
No, Mama.
Well, you are named after your two grandfathers. Brian is Papa's father's name, and Antonio is my father's name.
Does that mean I will be like them someday?
Yes, my son. That means that you will be kind and loving and strong, like all the men in the family before you.
I know why you can't stop thinking about your family. It's because your family is connected to Harmony.
What is it?
I don't know.
Who's it from?
Sheridan.
A letter from Sheridan.
Well, this can mean only one thing. My prayers have been answered and Sheridan's still alive.
You can't be serious, Teresa. You can't really be thinking about passing Julian's baby off as Ethan's, right?
I've never been more serious in my life. I love Ethan with all of my heart, Whitney. I cannot lose him.
Teresa, but you know that it's not Ethan's baby. You were on the pill when you had sex with Ethan. You had no protection when you slept with Julian. It's not Ethan, so you can't do it.
Okay, you know that. I know that. Your mother knows that, but we're not gonna tell. I mean, no one has to know the truth.
Has it even crossed your mind that what you're doing is terribly wrong? You can't go through with this.
I have to, Whitney. I have no other choice.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my
Kay's spell's gonna do the trick this time. I can feel it in my bones.
Tabby's bones may be a little off today.
Oh, no! Pain in my neck. Priest could ruin everything.
Hey, what's going on? You seem troubled. Well, you're right. I need to tell Sam about kissing David. So what changed your mind? Oh, believe it or not, David did. He said if my love was strong enough, that Sam would understand. Well, it won't be easy, but it is the right thing to do. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna tell him the truth. I mean, when I was kissing David, I thought I was kissing him. I'm sure he'll understand. Oh, I'm sure he will. He loves you more than anything. You'll get through this.
House is looking great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Can I talk to you for a second? I want to tell you something.
Sure. What's Father Lonigan doing here?
I don't know, but Charity looks upset. We better see.
Father, please do something. There's evil in the house.
Charity, hello. Father Lonigan, what's wrong?
Charity called and asked me to come over. She senses the presence of evil in this house.
But that's not possible. It's a brand new house. It's not even finished.
I know that. But I have a really strange feeling. Evil is at work as we speak.
I've had it up to my ears with Blondie's strange sensations. That girl is always screwing everything up.
You all look so serious. What's going on?
Charity senses that there might be evil in the house.
Oh, no, not again.
It's okay. How long ago will take care of it?
Since your old house was taken over by evil and destroyed, we cannot be too careful. I will bless every room. If evil is starting to enter this house, we must destroy it.
You know, it's not your only choice, Teresa. In fact, passing Julian's baby off as Ethan's isn't a choice at all. It's insane.
Whitney, I have to do this. Don't you see? I love Ethan more than anything in this world.
Well, if you really truly love him, then you can't do this to him or the baby.
But this will be better for the baby. Ethan will be a much better father than Julian.
Teresa, that's not the point, and you know it. You're not thinking clearly about this.
Oh, of course I'm not thinking clearly. I'm still trying to accept the fact that I'm pregnant with Julian Crane's baby. I'm having a hard time dealing with it myself, Whitney.
I'm not going to say that I can understand what you're going through, Teresa.
No, but you can't. Because the truth is, neither can I. But believe me, I didn't want any of this to happen. But it did. So now I have to figure out what to do.
Pretending this baby is Ethan's is not the answer, Teresa. Don't you realize that's the exact same thing that Ivy did? She pretended Ethan was Julian's baby his whole life. And don't you see the pain that it caused when the truth finally came out? You can't possibly do this to Ethan or the baby. You just can't, Teresa.
Your family's tied to Harmony, isn't it?
Why do you say that?
It's obvious. I mean, it's not exactly the town of Harmony itself. It's just going back to the United States. I assume that's where you're from. Where are you from, anyway?
Oh, all over. I mean, we moved around a lot.
And that means you don't want to tell me.
No, it's not that. It's just, like I said, we've lived a lot of different places.
Okay, Mr. Wanderer, I won't ask any more. But do you think you could at least settle down long enough to join me for something to eat?
I think they can be arranged. You're closer to the truth than you know, Diana. My family is from Harmony. It's a miracle, Mama. This letter is from Sharon. She must still be alive.
How can that be, Mijo?
I don't know, and I don't care. All that matters is that she's come back to me. a cover letter.
What does it say?
It's from Sheridan's attorney. Says that if something ever happened to her, that she wanted this letter forwarded to me.
I'm so sorry, mijo.
I've been so stupid. I should have known.
Your love is very strong, Luis. It's only natural for you to hope for a miracle. Why don't I leave you alone to read the letter, huh?
Darling Luis. I hope you never get this letter. But if you do, it'll be because I'm gone.
No, this is different. Ivy and Julian didn't even have a good marriage to begin with. They never even loved each other. Ethan and I love each other with all of our hearts.
I still don't see what you're getting at, Teresa.
Ivy never intended to tell Julian the truth. She planned to keep Ethan's paternity a secret forever. But I planned to tell Ethan the truth eventually.
And eventually would be when?
Once Ethan and I were married, we had more children, I would tell him that I thought the baby was his, but later I learned that it was Julian's.
But don't you get it, Teresa? You would just be lying more.
Whitney, the point is, by then Ethan and I would have such a strong bond he would never leave me. Ethan would love me and our family so much that we would be able to work through this.
You are seriously deluding yourself. Understand this. If you do this, you're going to be making the biggest mistake of your life.
Lord in heaven, may you spare this dwelling from the forces of evil. Lord in heaven, keep
Charity.
this house safe.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I hope so.
Lord in heaven,
But I can't shake this terrible feeling.
keep it safe from all evil.
Well, did you have any specific premonitions, or was it just a general feeling of evil?
A little of both, really. First, I felt a general feeling of evil in the house. Then, I started to feel Miguel and me being torn apart. Then,
Sweetie, what? No, there's something else. Hey, you don't have to be afraid to tell me.
and Grace, I see you and Sam being torn apart. And I see David doing it.
Give this house your blessing to keep it safe.
Grace, you said you had something to tell me. What is it?
Evil be gone from this place.
Are you sure that this is gonna work? I'm sorry, but I can't stand the thought of evil being in our home again.
Do not fear, my child. You will be safe so long as evil has not been here before.
What does that exactly mean, Father?
So long as evil has not planted hexes around this house, my blessing will protect you.
You snooze, you lose, Father. I've planted enough unholy hexes in this house to ensure years of bad times for the Bennetts.
Does Tabby mean that Father Lonigan's holy water is all washed up?
It's not that simple, Timmy. The lethal liquid is not effective on the hexes I've already painted on the walls, but it will make it difficult for evil to take over entirely. Lonigan's blasted blessing is going to throw everything off, including Kay's spell.
Does that mean Sweet Charity won't get hurt?
I really don't know what's in the cards now, Timmy. 27th K spell is about to go haywire.
Hey, sorry guys, I didn't mean to interrupt.
How can this be? If Miguel's over there, then who am I kissing?
Wow. That was some kiss, sweetheart.
What did you want to tell me, Grace?
I'm sorry, Sam. I guess it just must not have been that important.
All right. As long as you didn't decide you don't like the color of this room.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
Good. Listen, I'm going to take Father Loggins to the rest of the house.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna go look for Miguel. Haven't seen him for a while.
Okay, sweet. I think you made a mistake, Grace. You should have told Sam that you kissed David. Eve, I was gonna tell him. But Charity had a premonition. She saw David coming between Sam and me. And I couldn't tell him. I just couldn't tell him.
I didn't mean to. I mean, I was thinking
You
that
don't
there
have
was
to be
some-
embarrassed, Kay. It's no big deal.
Whoa! Now that is where you're wrong, my friend. That kiss was a very big deal. And then some.
Don't say that.
But it's true, sweetheart. I was just coming downstairs to give you a little peck, but woo! You gave me a lot more loving than that.
Reese, you don't understand, okay?
I am a man of science, and I understand perfectly. That kiss showed exactly how you feel about me. And I feel the same way.
Teresa, you are headed for serious disaster if you go through with this. Whitney, you have to believe me. I hate lying to Ethan, but I am doing it all for the right reasons. Will you listen to yourself? You're not even making any sense. I am making perfect sense. Ethan loves me. And if I tell him I'm pregnant with Julian's child, it'll crush him and our relationship will be over. You know what? Maybe you're not giving Ethan enough credit. Maybe he would understand this. Even if he would, Whitney, it wouldn't matter. Ethan would know that Julian took advantage of me while I was drunk. He would know that Julian slept with me, Whitney, when I thought I was making love to Ethan. And he would want to kill Julian, I know. Yes, he would. He would go straight over to the mansion, kill Julian, and spend the rest of his life in jail because of me. I mean, is that what you want? Of course not, Teresa. Well, then you must understand why this is my only choice. You know what? I'm sorry, but I still don't understand. If you do this, I still think you'll be making a huge mistake. Well, I'm fresh out of options here, Whitney. So please feel free to give me another solution. If you tell me another way to fix this mess, I'll do it.
As I write this, my darling, you are asleep in my bedroom. I am so happy, so much in love, that I cannot sleep tonight. I am bursting with excitement for our life together. Oh, Louise, I know our future is going to be filled with such joy. But for some reason, I was struck by the need to write this letter. I want you to know how deeply I love you. I truly believe you are my soulmate, the only one I'm meant to be with. I had to put this down on paper so that if anything ever happens to me, you will know exactly how I feel. But there's something else I want you to know, my love. If you are reading this, it means that I'm gone. I know it will be hard, but I do not want you to grieve for long. I want you to move on, to find someone else to share your life with. You deserve that, Louise.
Sorry, Sheridan. I can't go on.
forget you for as long as I live.
Do you want anything else before I put this stuff away?
No, thanks. I couldn't eat another bite. Amorcito, yo jamás te olvidaré, y en mi corazón
siempre te llevaré. Nunca morirá este amor que yo tengo para ti. ¿Cómo puede ser que yo te perdí?
Hey, how do you know that song?
I don't know. Must heard it on the radio. I don't even know what it means.
It's an old Spanish song about losing the one you love. It says that true love never dies. But even if you move on, the one you once loved stays in your heart forever.
It's beautiful. Wait a minute. How do you know that song? Brian, how do you know that song? Where have you heard it before?
Someone used to sing it to me when I was a kid. No big deal.
Someone from your family? Okay, I won't ask any more questions. But one thing I will say, the song is right.
Yeah, about what?
Even though I may not remember much about my past, I do know that love never dies. Even if you lose someone you love, they're still in your heart. Love is always waiting for you, just like your family is waiting for you, Brian.
Trust me, my family is not waiting for me.
How do you know that?
Because I have been gone quite a while. And I'm sure by now, they forgot about me a long time ago. And besides, it doesn't matter anyway.
How can you say that?
Easy. I have everything I need. I have a beautiful ocean, peaceful island to live on. I have good friends. I don't need my family.
I don't believe you. And one more thing. I think you're nothing but a liar. I remember a song your mother once sang. It was an old song from her country about losing the one you love. She explained it means that true love never dies. That even if you move on, the one you once loved stays in your heart forever. I hope you will listen to the message of this song. Remember that it is okay to move on, because I will still be in your heart forever. More than anything, I want you to find happiness again. Carry these words with you, my darling, and please know that I love you with all of my heart and soul.
Hey. Oh. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse.
I hope you're feeling better.
I am. Especially now that Father Lonigan's here.
Father Lonigan's here. Why?
I called him. I wanted him to bless the house. I know it sounds crazy, but Miguel, I was feeling that there was something coming between us. I was feeling evil in the house.
Charity, you have nothing to worry about. I remember when you thought Kay was trying to break us up. Well, look. Those two are totally in love. There is no way Kay is going to try to break us up. She's crazy about Reese.
That spell was supposed to break them up. What could have gone wrong this time?
Oh, for Hades' sake!
What happened? That book is harder than him, Passion.
Give this house your
Maddening
blessing.
man of the cloth has
Keep it
got
safe
holy
from all
water
evil.
and the book of spells. I better be careful not to get any on me. Oh, holy water and witches don't mix.
That's for sure. If Tabby were to get any on her, she'd be as burnt as the toast she makes.
Damn priest is nothing but trouble. There's no way that Kay's spell is going to work now.
Timmy has a theory. Every time Tabby says that Miguel and Charity are done for, goodness saves them. Maybe, just maybe, goodness is too powerful to stop.
That's the last time I want to hear any of your theories. Thank you very much, Einstein. With our friends in the basement hear you talk like that, it's curtains for us.
What's Tabitha going to do?
I don't know. But I'm not
Lord
going to
in
let a
heaven,
little
keep this house
holy
safe
water
from
get me
all
down,
evil.
that's for damn sure. And holy smokes!
I knew it! The holy water burned Tabitha because she's evil. And now I finally have proof. Tabitha Lennox is a witch.
I mean it, Whitney. If you come up with a way to fix this mess, I will do it. But you better hurry up because Ethan and Chad will be back soon with their hot chocolates.
Okay. Just let me think for a second, all right? Maybe we could warn Julian, and he could get out of town, and that way Ethan and Luis wouldn't be able to find him.
You honestly think if Julian knew that I was carrying his child, he'd actually let me keep it? Whitney, Julian would take my baby away from me and raise it to be as mean and ruthless as the rest of the Cranes.
You know what? Just hold on a second. This is all just your speculation, you know that? You don't know if any of this is gonna happen.
Yes, I do. My entire family would be destroyed. I would lose Ethan and lose my baby. Is that what you want for me?
You know that's not what I want, Teresa. But I know... God, there has to be some kind of other way to deal with this.
You're right, there is another way.
What? Tell me. What?
I could have an abortion.
It can no longer be denied. Tabitha is a witch. That holy water burned her, just like in The Exorcist.
Tell the bear to come up with something good.
You've seen too many horror movies, Ross. This is your craziest accusation yet.
Tabitha's right. I still can't believe you're on this kick, Reese.
No, I'm sure about this, Coach. Check out the burn marks on her arm. All my research indicates that witches are burned by holy water.
Well, someone needs to take that computer away from you. Dad, what are you doing?
Just as I suspected.
I knew it! Your number is finally up, Tabitha the Terrible.
Tabitha was burned, but it was by turpentine. She must have gotten some on her and had a bad reaction to it.
I think I'm to blame. I was cleaning off my brushes and, when I was shaking them out, I must have gotten some turpentine on her arm. Sorry about that, Tabitha.
No, not to worry, dear. Nothing a little soap and water can't fix. But it seems like the paint fumes are getting to your friend Ross.
I think it's time for you to let this go, Reese.
But Chief
No
Bennett...
buts. And I think you owe Tabitha an apology.
Ow!
Now.
Sorry, Tabitha.
Let me have a look at that, Tabitha. Oh, I don't think soap and water is going to do the trick. Your skin is starting to blister. Why don't you come into the kitchen with me? I'll take care of it for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Dr. Russell.
Reese is like a broken record. Tell me about it. But you know what? All this talk about evil just freaked me out. I'm really glad that Father Lonigan's here. After everything we've seen in this house, I couldn't agree with you more.
why my last spell didn't work, but I'm not about to give up now.
Sheridan wants me to move on. Just find someone else.
Risa, I know it seems impossible right now, but there will come a time when you will be able to do it. Think of the gift Sheridan has given you. She has given you her blessing to move on with your life.
How? And how am I supposed to just move on? I'll never get over losing her.
You'll never fully get over Sheridan, Risa. But with faith and God's help, you'll learn to carry on.
And you never carried on after Papa? You never found anyone else?
That's different, Neil. I had a full life with your father. I already had children, a family. Besides, Sheridan is gone. She's never coming back. But I still believe in my heart that your father is still alive and that one day he and your brother Antonio will return to us.
What did you just say?
You heard me loud and clear. I said you're a liar.
I don't understand.
Wait, you act like you don't care. But you are such an incredibly kind and caring person. My God, you've saved my life twice and you've helped me out so much.
It's nothing.
I can see through this wall you've put up. And most of all, I can see that you still love your family. You even said you think about them every day, so why don't you just call them?
Because I can't. I've been gone way too long. If I tried to get back in touch with them, all it's gonna do is upset them.
Don't you think that's a risk worth taking? You know what, Brian? You're lucky. You can call your family if you want to. But it doesn't matter if I want to or not. I can't just call my family. I don't even know if I have a family.
I'm sorry.
Look, don't be sorry. Just learn from it. Whatever the reason is that you left your family doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is reuniting with them.
Wish it were that easy.
It is. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. They're still your family. They still love you. Ryan, you have to call them.
I gather you decided not to tell Sam about our kiss.
I realized there wasn't any point. I mean, the kiss didn't mean anything, and it would just hurt Sam.
Are you sure it didn't mean anything?
Well, of course. I mean, I thought I was kissing Sam. It was a mistake.
Or was it? Tell me, how could you not know that you weren't kissing Sam? I mean, the man you claim to love so much. You're running from the truth, Grace. You kissed me because you love me.
Thanks for taking such good care of me, Dr. Russell.
Now, it may take a little while to heal, but you'll be fine. You know, it's funny, I have never seen turpentine leave such deep burns.
It wasn't the turpentine that burned my arm. It was the holy water. Thank Hades I got turpentine on my arm earlier.
That was a close one. Reese is after you.
Yes, don't worry, Dollface. I'll get that no-good nerd first.
There's nothing for you to worry about now. Father Lonigan blessed the house, and you saw Kay and Reese. There's no way Kay is gonna come between us.
I guess you're right.
I know I am. And everything's only gonna get better. You're gonna be 18 soon. And your aunt and uncle told us that we can get married once you turn 18.
I can hardly wait.
Our love's only gonna get stronger, Charity. Nothing's ever gonna break us apart.
Kay, how are you, my child?
Oh, I'm fine, Father.
You must be relieved to have your soul back. I'm sure you went through a great deal, but I believe you learned your lesson.
Yes, Father. I know what it's like not to have something you want.
Charity is worried that evil is trying to find its way into this house. But I know you would never turn to evil again.
Don't worry, Father Lonigan. Those days are definitely behind me.
An abortion? Teresa, you're not serious.
Well, you know, it's the one option that we haven't discussed, and it would solve everything. Ethan would never know that I was pregnant with Julian's child. He would never even have to know that we slept together. This whole mess would finally be over.
I know that I have to accept that Sheridan is gone. But I don't think I'll ever share a life with anyone else.
Your wounds are so fresh, mijo. Time will heal the wounds.
I don't know. My love for Sheridan was so strong. It's like your love for Papa. You never moved on.
I told you, it's different, mijo. There's still hope that your father and Antonio will come home to us.
Well, I don't believe that. You know, Papa disappeared. And Antonio, he just left us. Never gonna hear from him again.
Hello? Hello? Hello?